Flux.
Hey guys, it's Flux here, and welcome to the final episode for Chaotica, and this city is by far my favorite city so far. Definitely just went crazy with the roads, did some crazy road layouts, some huge interchanges. Overall, there were, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 large interchanges in the city, and that's not even counting just the wacky roads all over the place. I've got trains kind of going in and out through the area. We've got a pro stadium, we've got mega towers maxed out, and overall just a really futuristic and road crazy design. So the first thing was kind of nice to the city is that we didn't really have to do a whole lot in terms of like a specialization or whatever. We didn't do gambling like I was originally thinking I might do. I've already done it like half my cities, so I decided not to this time. And it actually worked out. I was kind of nervous because most of my city is road. I didn't leave a lot of space to zone things. So as a result, I had to obviously max out the mega towers. I had to get all 8 of them in there and to make sure our population stayed pretty high, which it did. We're at about 120,000 right now with about 7,000 an hour, which is a pretty good income for that size anyway, with no specialization. But aside from that, we've got an awesome transportation system with the trains going everywhere, and then obviously we have our roads going right up to the pro stadium. We've got the double stations for the trains right in front of the stadium, so no problem there in getting people into the stadium and maxing that thing out. But aside from that, we also went on kind of some different little portions of the city, some places that weren't really the same as everything else. For example, right off the main interchange, we have that big university, and honestly, I think it's turned out really well. Like usually, my universities are kind of just like crammed in a little spot, but this one kind of set aside maybe about a quarter of the map for the university, and I had more space than I needed, but I wasn't going to zone it anyway, so I just kind of spaced everything out. I used the pathways, and I threw those kind of all around the city, at least kind of radiating from the university, and then as a result, I think it turned out really well. Like if you look at the university now, there's just lots. It looks like a real university. There's lots of open space, kind of all around the area. You got the dorms, kind of right in the middle, and it kind of gives more personality if you have all these paths everywhere and these giant mega towers shooting up on the sides. So that was actually kind of a surprise, awesome thing. I threw it in the last minute as a resort for just getting our education up, and surprisingly, if you look at just our tech level with the education from our university is awesome. We've got maxed out education, maxed out tech level. All of our factories are doing great, and then on top of that, we've got pretty much almost entirely high wealth. So yeah, definitely not a super diverse city. I didn't have, you may have noticed, even I just tried doing the what it was called, the little control net facilities for all my control net. I just ended up buying somewhere else because honestly, all I had was high wealth, and high wealth themselves don't really do the job when it comes to making control net. You need to have like a big balance of all of them. So, but that was fine. Obviously, we bought from Operation Overkill over there, which was kind of a win-loss kind of win-loss, hit or miss. I don't know what the analogy is, but it's nice because it gives us so much power. It gives us all this control net, whatever. But I noticed very quickly that this city is a huge crime producer. Like I got so much crime in my new city now because of that, and unfortunately, that's just the result of having a city that big population and that much just low wealth, low education stuff. But no big deal. We got that handled with the gigantic police station. We've got all of our services are doing just fine in the city, and education certainly helps with the fires and stuff as well. So that's the city. Hope you guys enjoyed. We're on to our last city now in the series, which is a little bittersweet. It's awesome to know that I finally finished a full region, and I'm actually happy with it. I tried to do that before with my SimCity 5 solo Let's Play, and I kind of stopped halfway. Same with Tech Island, but this one we're finally finishing, so that's awesome. My last idea I got from the last episode in the comments. I don't remember the name exactly. Sorry about that, but someone said, why not make a city that's based around the trains? And I thought, at first I was like, okay, like, what are you going to do with trains? All you can do is make stations. But actually, it's going to be pretty cool. I'm thinking if you ever played with like toy trains as a kid, it's going to be like that on a grander scale. Just going to put trains all over the place. Going to have stations available pretty much for everybody. And we'll just see how that goes. I don't really know what I'm going to do yet. We're just going to kind of play around with it and see what happens. So Stick around for that. Hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.